My advice to manufacturers when they're thinking about adopting digital solutions is to look for the problems in their business, understand where the low-hanging fruit is, where the money is leaking away, where they are not as productive as they believe they could be, and focus on those areas. And the second piece of advice is to pick your partners very carefully. You need to make sure there's a good cultural fit between the company offering the digital solution and your organisation, because any implementation like that requires business change, and that's difficult. And if you don't have a good cultural fit with your service provider, then you'll find that you run into problems. So those are my two pieces of advice for adopting digital solutions. My view of adopting digital solutions is to keep it simple. So I would say understand the maturity of your organisation, understand where you are, where that low-hanging fruit is, where the problems that you want to address are, and then select solutions based on how simple they are to implement and how quickly you can realise a demonstrable return on investment. I think that there's often a temptation to go big bang and try to boil the ocean or try to do everything in one go. My view is that's a mistake. It's costly and fraught with risk. So I would say keep the risk low and adopt solutions which are easy to implement and proven in value. Things specifically like data acquisition, like scheduling of machines, applying analytics to data that you can easily get access to in your organisation already. These are the kind of things I would suggest you adopt. Of course, if you don't have a basic process control system in place for your business, it's quite hard to do anything beyond that. So that might be a good place to start as well. So the kind of solutions that I would be recommending are simple data capture solutions where you can give tablets to your workforce and they can be capturing data from the shop floor on things like non-conformist reports and taking that data and analysing it for trends and understanding where to apply other potential digital improvements. Of course, if you haven't got a basic process control solution in place, and that could also be a good place to start. I think this Industry 4.0 revolution, if we're going through it at the moment, is going to change job roles. There are going to be big changes in manufacturing industry. My expectation is that the more mundane and the boring jobs will disappear. Things that can be automated will and should be automated. And what that will do is it will elevate the human workforce to a place of higher intelligence, where they can apply human intelligence to solve more difficult problems, which keeps them more interesting, keeps those jobs more interesting and drives productivity to make us all wealthier and a better impact on the environment. We are progressing through huge changes in manufacturing engineering. This Industry 4.0, the fourth industrial revolution, really is here, despite the buzzwords and a lot of noise around it. Huge changes are coming in data analytics, automation, artificial intelligence, robotics, the list goes on. And those people who jump on to this and take advantage of it will realise the benefits, and those that don't will be left behind, just as has happened in previous industrial revolutions.